Hello, this is Editing Sophie. You can tell that time has passed because I have accrued many more books than I had in the video. I entirely forgot to ever introduce the video, so this is me introducing the video. This is about to be a reading vlog of the book prize. It started out as a reading vlog of the whole long list. Spoiler alert, it will just be the short list. Because that's all I had time to do. But yeah, watch me read the whole book prize, short list, and then make my predictions and react to the winner. Hello! It's about just over a month until the Booker Prize winner is announced at the end of November. It's sort of mid-October now. And I thought now would be a brilliant time to start my check-in with where I'm at with the shortlist. So far I've read half of the shortlist. I feel like that's not bad going. It got announced a month ago, and I'd only read one of those in advance, so I'm pretty sure I will get through the shortlist this year. Yeah, I would like to get through the long list as well, though. I've gotten through 5 of the long list out of 13, so I don't know that I will achieve that in time. Yeah, so far, I've read all the 3 that aren't the pulls. So I've read Western Line, which I loved. So far, that's my favourite. I don't think it's going to win, but it's my favourite. I read If I Survive You by Jonathan Escoffery. That was almost really good, I would say. I saw the vision, and I enjoyed the execution, but I wouldn't say it was the best execution. And then finally, I've just finished Study for Obedience. I say just, it was almost a week ago. And I really cannot work out what I think of it. I think I need to reread the ending. It's just here. So I'm going to reread the ending. I'm making this video so I do reread the ending. To work that out. And yeah. And then I will get back to you guys with my thoughts. Next up for me is The Bee Sting. I've started This Other Eden in the physical form, and I'm just really not vibing with it. Maybe I'll try it again. But I might go to the audiobook, I think. But I've got The Bee Sting on audiobook because it's so long, I was scared of it. So as soon as I finish where I'm at with audiobooks, that will be beginning that. So I imagine by the end of the week, I will be starting that. And I will get back to you as soon as I have and when I have some thoughts. Hello, everyone. I'm sat on the floor currently. I'm currently having a little bit of a break mid doing laundry. And while I've been doing laundry, and for the last few days total, I've been listening to The Bee Sting by Paul Murray. Is his name Paul Murray? He's a Paul. Anyway, I really didn't want to like this book. I don't know why. I think just because it's written by a man and it's long. I have big book fear, and I think big books are the worst. And also, you know, men. What are they going to have to say? Yeah, I was very wrong. So, you know, we love men now. It's just so good. And it's a different perspective book. And I'm currently, like, it's a generational kind of changing perspectives situation. And I'm currently on my 3rd perspective, I think. And every time it changes perspective, I think, oh, I'm not going to like this person. And then I do. And then I do. Yeah. So I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm about halfway through. So I will update you guys as I get further through. But that's my update so far. Yeah. This is the 5th book of long list. No, the 6th book of long list book. And my 3rd from the shortlist. I've recently reread the ending of Study for Obedience. On On the second read, I really enjoyed it a lot more. I think I just read it in the wrong circumstances the first time. Once I finish this, I will be halfway through the shortlist, which the winner is announced in a month. So that's not super close, but it's not super far away. Because the other ones are... Wait, no, I'm a liar. This is my 4th from the shortlist. So I'll be over I'm halfway through now. I will be over halfway through. And this is the longest one. So I feel like I'm in a good place for it to be done. After this, it's just This Other Eden and Prophet Song. Both of them are pretty short. I think I'm going to audiobook both of them. I started reading This Other Eden and I just wasn't gelling with it on paper. But maybe I'm thinking the audiobook will be the way to go. It quite often is for me with books when I'm not gelling with them. I give them a go on audio. The Bee Sting is an example. Actually, I didn't even start The Bee Sting. I just was like, nope, it's long. What's a good example? The Ali Smith books. Ali Smith, particularly ones that have a lot of wordplay in them. Sometimes I really enjoy physically reading them, but I have to have the right headspace for it. So sometimes actually physically, like actually just listening to them makes a lot more sense for me. Although those tend to be books that I will reread again, so I know I'll read the physical version the next time. But yeah, so I'm going to audiobook This Other Eden, and then I'm on the waiting list for the audiobook for Prophet Song. It currently says I'll get it on the 2nd of December, which is too late, so I might have to physically read that one. But I'm hoping that someone will give it back to the library and then I'll get it mid-November or something like that. So yeah, those are my updates. Hello, happy Monday. I'm just on my way to the train station, but I've just finished The Bee Sting by Paul Murray, and the end of that book, chef's kiss. I really didn't want to read it because it was a long book, but I feel that because it had so much length, you got a real depth to all of the characters, and so then the payoff was really good at the end. So I actually loved it. It's potentially... I've only just finished it, so I need a day or two to collect my thoughts. It's potentially a contender for my favourite though. Who knows? Sorry, I got interrupted because I ran into someone I know. But yeah, it's a real contender for me for one of my favourites of the award so far. So we've got This Other Eden and Prophet Song left. There's a month left until the announcements. So I'm thinking that I'm going to take a break from book of reading. I've got 2 or 3 other bits to read, listen to. I'm currently reading Claire Keegan's Antarctica, and I'm listening to The Golden Mole by Catherine Rundell. And then I also am about to read Neuromancer. Listen to Neuromancer because it's one of my colleagues' favourite novels, and I like to read other people's favourite novels, you know? Feels like a good way to get to know someone. So, yeah, I'm on my way in now. I will update you either when I have more concrete thoughts on The Bee Sting, or when I get like through one of the other 2. Yeah. So I'm about a third of my way through This Other Eden. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm struggling. I think the writing is beautiful, but I have no investment in this plot, like whatsoever. So, you know, I'll persist because it's quite short, so it will be easy to finish. But yeah, unless something massively changes, this is not my. It's not the one for me. I will say, I've just written my review for the bee sting, so that'll be going up tomorrow. But having gathered my thoughts a little bit, it's like absolutely one of my faves. I don't know where to rank it against Preston Lane. I think I'm just gonna say that they're tied for now, and then when I've read everything, I'll do a ranking. I think I'm gonna give it 5 stars. I loved it. What a slay of a book, you know? It's just very. I found it so enchanting as a novel. Like, I just felt wrapped up in the plot all the time. There was one section where it was like really stressful, and I was like on the edge of my seat. So, yeah. It's a long book, but the payoff is worth it. So yeah, I've just got This Other Eden, and then I get the Prophet Song from the library on the 11th. So I'm gonna slam through that. And then we should be done. I should be done. Look like I'm gonna be done in time for the award ceremony. So that's exciting. Hello, it is Friday. The Friday before the Booker Prize. I haven't updated you guys in a while, but I finished Prophet Song. I loved Prophet Song. At the beginning, the writing style I found very strange, but it really, really grew on me. I think it's one of those plots that grows a lot like the Bee Sting. It's kind of big investment, big reward, but on a like smaller scale than Bee Sting. I wouldn't say I liked it as much, but I did really enjoy it. I also think it was a very timely read, although that is kind of wasn't intentional, I guess. But thinking about state of emergency, thinking about living in a war zone, and having to leave the war zone, and kind of the question of whether or not you leave your home, was something that I found fascinating. And it feels very relevant. I am a good chunk into This Other Eden, and I'm just not loving it. I wish I liked it more. It's such a shame. I think the prose is beautiful, but the voice does not really resonate with me at all. Yeah. That's me. I'm hoping to finish it, though. I'm gonna plow on this week. And I'm listening to the audiobook. I tried reading it and I wasn't really enjoying that, so I thought that I would do the physical copy. Not the physical copy. I thought I'd do the audiobook. The audiobook is worse, but I'd already given my physical copy back to the library. I was too presumptuous. So yeah. I'm gonna plow on. I've got about 4 hours left. Hopefully it'll do. But yeah. I will update you when I finish that. And then I will probably do a planned ranking and then a reaction to the Booker announcement. Hello! Apologies for the kind of disheveled look. I just got out of the shower, but the Booker Prize live stream is starting, and so I wanted to kind of pop on. I've only just managed to finish Prophet Song. So, not Prophet Song, This Other Eden. This, I've got it on mute currently, it's just talking about the history of the Booker Prize. This Other Eden, I really didn't enjoy it, I'm sorry. The prose was so beautiful. I couldn't even really tell you what the plot was. I had no investment in it. It's a real shame. I'm sure it's for some people. It's not for me. It felt too religious, and the voice felt distinctly religious and distinctly American. Not that all the characters are American, but that it felt, I don't know, I just really didn't connect with it. It felt very, maybe it was the American religious part of it. I don't know. It felt religious in an American way. Yeah, sorry that I'm not articulating myself very well. But I just wanted to get my thoughts on here before before the live stream happens, before we find out what it is. My current thoughts. My favourite from the shortlist it's very close. My favourite is Western Line. I think The Bee Sting will probably win. However, Prophet Song could be the wild card. I could understand why most of them other than This Other Eden could win. Frankly, I don't think This Other Eden should have been on the shortlist. But that's a controversial thing to say. I read other books on the long list that I enjoyed more. Including A Spell of Good Things and How to Build a Boat. I loved How to Build a Boat. Anyway, yes. My thoughts are that Prophet Song could be the wild card. Whilst I could understand why all of them could win, or the rest of them are on the shortlist and could win, I think, given the political climate at the moment worldwide, Prophet Song is kind of extra significance. So that is my thoughts. Yeah, it's now the Booker Prize live stream, so I'll get back to you soon.
It's time to find out who has won the Booker Prize. Let's join Essie's speech right here.
As a jury, you're looking for something that startles, that shakes you from complacency, something that you know in your bones is exquisite. With its enormous impact on writers and readers, the Booker Prize insists that books are lives, that the different worlds that they open us to are crucial for our sense of wholeness in our own. We sought a winning novel that would transport us. We sought a winning novel that might speak to the immediate moment while also possessing the possibility of outlasting it. In these troubled times, we
sounds
sought
like
a
Prophet
novel
Song
with a guiding
this.
vision, a book to remind us that we are more than ourselves, to remind us of all that is worth saving. And now, I am delighted to announce that the winner of the Booker Prize 2023 is Prophet Song by Paul Lynch.
Slay. I just said that.
So the winner,
yeah, that makes entire sense. Thank you for watching my vlog. I also forgot to end it. Yeah, I'd love to know what you guys thought of any of the books that you've read, if you've read any of them, what you thought of the winner. Let me know in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you soon for another vlog. I'm sure hopefully it won't take as long as it has this time. Bye bye.